Well, actually, similar to kind of last game, I thought we did a lot of really good things. Give Moyne credit. They hit a lot of tough shots. Number 7 hit a lot of tough threes. But the biggest story of the game, in my opinion, was the response of Roddy and Phillip. I just didn't like the way that we started the game last game. I told those guys it's not a punishment, but they always feel like it is. And they were ready to go. They were great in practice. Phil battled his butt off to get 12 rebounds. Roddy was terrific offensively and defensively. So we're going to get better and better with each game. So as much as you don't like these close ones, we're going to learn and grow from it. And we've got a really, really tough one on Monday. So very appreciative of the fans. It was a terrific environment and a great win.
Coach, the first half defense, Moyne shoots over 60% from the field. What's your message at halftime to kind of get that fixed?
Well, I'm not going to say it here because I get in trouble, but they were too comfortable. They were able to kind of do whatever they wanted, and I thought we really, picked up the defensive pressure and intensity in a big way. They put us in a bind with some ball screen stuff. We had to switch it, and we were able to kind of choke down the 3 a little bit, but then they were blowing by us because it was tough. But it was just some loose ball stuff, messing up on our ball screen coverage where we really got to work on that.
What'd you make of Isaiah's performance off the bench? Gave you a couple threes and seems like a lot of energy on defense.
Yeah, really good defender. I got to continue to find ways to play him a little bit more because he's an older player. He's a great kid, and he's rock solid at everything. And when he's hitting threes like that, certainly I've got to find more minutes for him.
What are your thoughts on the center position right now for you guys?
I think they're both a work in progress. If you think about it, they're both young. Ant hardly played last year. Pop played probably a little bit more. But you can't have, Ant played 27 minutes, only had 4 rebounds. He did a better job of trying to block some shots. But I think even though they didn't fill up the box score, we were getting to the rim a lot. And a lot of that was Anthony, Jovan, Pop, Trey, burying guys on duck-ins and really creating the layups for the guards. So although they didn't jump out on the box score, I thought they did a lot of good things.
Roddy said that he expects, and you told them to expect to be in a lot of close games. Given how the first game turned out, how it ended, and the way this one turned out and ended, do you think that it's just a matter of growing and your team going to have to learn how to handle situations?
Yeah, it's the second game they've all won together collectively as a team. Jovan and Phillip won 27 games or whatever last year, but, this is such a work in progress. And we've had every game, even the exhibition games, have been close. So there's a lot of special situation stuff that we could talk about. But, yeah, I think we're going to be hopefully in a lot of close games this year, and our guys are going to learn from all of them.
Sometimes coaches like to say that when you're making threes like you did in the first half, it's fool's gold. Other times, if you're getting good open shots and knocking them down, they're good open shots you're hitting. How do you view them?
Yeah, I just said don't fall in love with the 3 because it almost inevitably happens where you make 11 threes in the first half and then you start jacking up threes. And I thought offensively we did a great job. We had some open looks. Phillip was wide open one time. But we did a better job of when we needed to of getting to the rim and, getting to the free throw line in the second half. Although Malik missed a couple big ones. But I was proud of that maturity because normally you make 11 threes, you're going to start jacking up threes, and they didn't do that.
The second straight game where the opponent throws the first punch and you guys trailed by 7 early. What'd you say at that timeout at the under 12-minute mark?
Yeah, I just said – we keep this up every time. I'm going to keep changing lineups. We're digging ourselves some holes. I didn't love the lineup that I started with. They just were not in sync. And so we kind of adjusted there, and I thought it looked better. So I'm still tinkering with kind of what to do. But, with guys like Roddy and Phillip, when they respond that way, they make it easier for me.
Trey struggled shooting the first 2 games. What kind of messages are you giving him to kind of keep attacking, knowing his potential?
Yeah, just take good shots. He could score any way possible. He can make the three. He can score kind of in the mid post. He can score on some floaters. Would love to see him get to the foul line a little bit more. You know, some of his moves are kind of shying away from the contact, but a lot of that's because he's really, really skilled. But, you know, overall, like, we talk mostly about the defensive side of it with him. But offensively, I don't worry about him. He's got all the tools.
Coach, haven't seen Cason Westfall yet this year.
Yeah, he's going to redshirt. So we decided before last game. I just forgot to announce it.
Coach, when it comes to your Twitter grades that you give out after a game, when do you start formulating those? Is it like on the drive home, or do you have to watch a little film first, or how's that work?
It's tough. Yeah, maybe over like the fourth vodka soda tonight. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I mean, it's been received so well. I'm feeling pressure now that I have to do it. You know, my routine is normally to kind of get home and watch it and just kind of, you know, casually watch it just to kind of see. And then I really, really dive in the morning. I try not to, you're so emotional right after a game. I try to keep it short with the team. I even try to keep it short with the staff. Let's all get some rest, clear our head, and then I'll make sure, you know, I'll hold myself accountable by about 11 a.m. tomorrow. I'll fire out a really good tweet.
Content game's tougher than it looks.
What's that?
The content game's
It's hard. It's hard. Yep. I respect you, Rick. I respect it. Good? All right. Thank you. It's the second time I've talked about vodka. Stop doing it.